What is up, my Pixel Party, and welcome back to 100%ing Pokémon Insurgence. Now, first things first, I have a few things to do before I actually get into the content, which is naming the Snorlax and the Axew. Before I do that actually, last episode we picked something up in the library, the Book of Leaves. Now that can be used on Snorlax, and Snorlax only. Now what does it do? Well, it gives us 5 leaves, 2 of which we still need to gather, much later in the game. The first 2 were given to us just when we got the Book of Leaves, and the Autumn Leaf was given to us back in Yutira Town. We just simply talked to a scientist below the Pokemon Center, but what this does is, well, nothing much else besides changing the appearance of Snorlax. Whoa. So now he has an Autumn vibe. Personally, I like Spring the best so far, but hey, we still have 2 more leaves to get, so who knows. So I'm just quickly gonna change him back to Spring. Oh, and as for Summer, it's basically the exact same as Spring, but without the flowers. So it looks a bit boring. Another thing I have to do is I have to go name these 2. Now, I have looked through the comments, and I have picked out some names. Yeah, for Snorlax, it was Shadow Wolf who gave me the name for Forest for, well, obvious reasons. And for Axew, it was Midnight Shadow who gave me the name Luffy from One Piece, because of course Axew is a pirate. And I am a big fan of One Piece. Alright, there was also one more comment from Raven, who heard me mention some other non-Pokemon related series, and asked me some questions on what that might entail. I will be going through, for now, just going through the next route. I don't know if there are actually any trainers there. Let me first check that. No, there are no trainers there. And there are no Pokemon to catch. So we're just gonna go through there. Oh yeah. One more thing in this town. Right over here is another cave. Where for now we cannot really do anything yet. I think there's a guy here. Anyway, there's a guy here who gives us the Aerodactylite at some point. But we need to trade in an old Amber for that. And we don't have that yet. So we cannot do anything there yet. So for now, we're going to go south to the Stormy Seas. All the way to the Whirl Islands. In the meantime, for now, I'm just going to... Really? Thank you. I should switch train. In any case, I'm going to go through the next route while I explain my plan for the non-Pokemon related series. For now, I only have one really planned. It's a Stardew Valley series, which I'm planning to just beat through perfection. However, I have never beaten Stardew Valley before, so it will be kind of new. Do I want Synthesis? No, I want to keep Rototiller. Anyway, I've never beaten Stardew Valley, and what better way to give my first playthrough than doing it on a mega modded save file. Thank you for Thunderwave. That is all we need here in the Stormy Seas. Next up, Whirl Islands. There is a dive spot here which we cannot do yet. We will need to do a lot of backtracking, as there are going to be a lot of... Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, I know your special defense is up, but... Oh well. I should probably go back and heal, but... Oh well, let's just see what we can do here. Anywho, yeah, mega modded Stardew Valley. If you guys want to see that, leave a like, leave a comment saying you want to see it. I already have it planned. I just need to execute it. It's gonna be a long series. It's gonna take me many decades in-game and probably in real life. But we'll just have to see. So yeah, if you want to see that, leave a like, leave a comment. And I will bring it to you. As for when, not sure yet. Could be during the series, could be after the series, could be after the next series. I don't know yet. I still need to test some things for the mod pack to begin with. Holy! Why are you so... Oh, does he have Swift Swim? Probably. Or is Tentacruel just naturally fast? Max, let's go. Of course. It couldn't just be easy. Anywho, Whirl Islands, we are here. I'm gonna go heal. I will be right back. After my entire party gets slaughtered. Anywho, be right back. Okay, I'm back. I am at the Whirl Islands, and as you can see, I have been doing some grinding. Max, Forrest, and Luffy are, well, almost all level 50. Luffy quite literally almost there, and he looks sick. Water Steel. Still holding the Lucky Egg just for the levels. But yeah, he looks amazing. Anywho, apparently, which I actually didn't know, once you've unlocked the Whirl Islands, you can just fast travel here. But, I mean, great time save. Anywho, before we actually go into the Whirl Islands and tackle the story, yeah, I'm just gonna quickly go to level 50. Might as well. Anywho, what I actually wanted to do was, I believe it's in this one, where you take the ladder. Yeah, as you can see, there are abyssal cultists everywhere. I don't remember which way it is. I really need to start getting repels. Okay, I'm gonna look this up. Because this... Okay. I will battle you later, because what I want to do... There it is. Another Meloetta puzzle. And there's actually an Icy Rock here for evolving Eevee into Glaceon. But what I care about right now is... yeah. Okay. And... Okay. I will be doing this puzzle. I will be right back once I finish it. I think I did it. I think I've done it. Have I done it? Yes, I have. I have completely forgotten how many scrolls that is. However, for now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna defeat all the trainers here. There's no Pokemon to catch. There are no items to get. I will see you guys when I've defeated. Let me check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 trainers. Be right back. Okay, I've beaten the trainers, which was kind of annoying because there were multiple entrances and I had to traverse them all to find all 9 trainers. So that was a tiny bit annoying, but luckily we didn't have to catch any floor-specific Pokemon or go through everything to find the items, just the trainers. However, I'm here and I am... Well, I don't have any healing items. I should probably buy some. However, I don't want to go back, so let's just go straight into the story. I was getting word you wouldn't show up. After all, we wouldn't want to start without our special snowflake hero, would we? The Whirl Islands are home to one of the oldest living creatures, Lugia, the guardian of the sea, the Storm Slinger. It hasn't graced us with its presence since the days of gold. Call back to gold and silver. But now, the Whirl Islands, its home, have returned. The domain of a legendary Pokemon isn't an ordinary place. It's connected to that Pokemon's artifact. It's why the Hall of Origin only appeared to Dawn when she brandished the Azure Flute. We are getting so much information on the timeline. We are way past, I'm gonna assume, even the events of Alola. To Dawn when she brandished the Azure Flute, and and now that I have the bell, it'll bend to my will. Now, emerge, Lugia. You will be mine. You will become my pawn, and soon the world will tremble in fear. Okay, so you're summoning some old ladies. And we see Lugia. Welcome, Stormslinger. My name is Audrey. I am the leader of the Abyssal Cult. With your strength and my leadership, this planet could be ours. We have great plans for the world, Lugia, but we need your help to pull them off. What do you say? Will you join us? Will you work under me? Just said yes. Okay. Pixel, are you satisfied? Did you see what you came to see? Of course you aren't. You won the battle. But here's the thing. Even if you win, it's not like I'll release Lugia and leave. Why would I? Beating me won't change a thing. You walked right into a trap. This is why I like this character. Even if you beat her, she ain't gonna stop. Why would she? You win, you get nothing. But if I win, you lose everything. Your friends, your life, and your chance at saving the region. I'll give you a chance to prepare. I won't indignify the Stormslinger by having it fight a weakened opponent. Let me know when you're ready to battle. Okay, yeah, here's the thing. Yeah, I'm not allowed to leave, and I don't have any healing items, so I'm just gonna save. Because why not? And I'm just gonna go straight into it. Very well, Pixel. If you're ready to take on Lugia, then let's begin. Bring it, Audrey. Love the vibe. Okay, yeah, I tried to level force a bit higher, but I beat all the trainers beforehand because I made the mistake of getting Grass Knot. Which is not exactly what I want here. Now that is exactly what I want. Except for the damage. At this point, Earthquake might as well do more. And it does. Yeah, that's not something I want. Do I still have Air Slash or did I get rid of it? Because Max was... Yeah, I changed that for Moonlight and Lunar Cannon. Okay, I'm probably gonna let Force go down. Against the... Basically the Water type Cold Leader. I'm gonna let my Grass type die. Ring Dance. Yeah, and I don't have my Fake Out user to just sweep this. So I'm gonna go into Luffy. Because just in case, Ice Fang. And why is Ludicolo faster than my Axorus? Crawdon, 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 Crawdon. I'm gonna go into Jadis. Because once Jadis got to level 53, it learned Thunderbolt. Mega Crawdon. Okay, never mind. He might not die. He's faster. Because of course he is. I'm in danger. Okay, we're hitting the nuke button. Let's go, Cage. Yep, hitting the nuke button. Swampert, Swampert, Swampert. Probably into Raven. Because if I can beat up Swampert with my Raven, I could get... doesn't do any damage. Does Moonblast do more? Cannot tell. At the very least, that's done. And we did get a special attack boost. Here goes. Gonna stay in anyway because Raven will be useless Yeah, okay. Okay. Salvageable. I'm gonna go into Mags because there's something I want to try. New Moon. Activating the Heliophobia. Lunac. Yes! Well, that was underwhelming. Huh. Okay, I thought we would do more. Lunar Cannon is basically the dark version of Solar Beam. With the new weather effect, New Moon. It should have... okay. Cringe. Doesn't do a lot. And Cage is practically useless. It only has Submission, which can hit it. And that's not gonna do anything. Should I? Should I? Here's the thing. I'm gonna try. I have to submit. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna try. And I'm gonna see if I can nuke the Lugia with Thunderbolt. I can, it just didn't kill. Now I just need to check if Jadis can sweep. And I don't know. Because there's 2 Pokemon left. Kingdra, okay, an Ice Beam will kill. He has... Okay. I'm gonna be right back. I'll just be back to where I ended up. I'm gonna level up a bit more because apparently some of my team is still under-leveled. I'm just gonna level them up to level 55, maybe. And I'll see where I am after that. Be right back. Okay, I'm back in the battle, and as you can see, I have leveled up my party. I believe this should also... Okay, thanks for the Toxic, but this should be enough to take care of the Lantern. So this is already a great start. I also gave Force the leftovers instantly to the Lugia. I am instantly gonna go to... Should I instantly go? Yeah, I'm instantly gonna go to Jadis. Might as well. T-Bolt. There's nothing... And Lugia is down. Thank you, Jadis. Crawdaunt. I have learned from my mistakes. I'm gonna hit... Well, it's technically not the nuke button anymore, and I'm just gonna give the chance to Forest. I wanna see what Forest can do. With the Wood Hammer, I got rid of the Grass Knot, finally. That's actually why he's so high leveled. D-Dance. Okay, does that mean... Oh. He's stupid. Okay. Kingdra... I'm gonna go into Jadis, just because I want to see if Jadis is actually faster now that it leveled a bit higher. Yes, he is, but that doesn't kill Kingdra, but his Hydro Pump misses, and Kingdra is down. Moving on to the Swampert. I mean, I'm gonna go back into Forest and I'm gonna Wood Hammer. Because why not? Goodbye. Maybe he'll live? No, he won't. Get sliced. I love that sound effect. Ludicolo. Yeah, I'm gonna go back into Jadis. Still don't know if Jadis is faster than Ludicolo. Actually, I don't think so. He is, though. But, unfortunately, doesn't kill. Jadis goes down. I had Life Orb. Okay. Yeah, let's give Luffy some shine. SD. And then just Ice Fang. And he's gone. Audrey decimated. All I needed were some levels. All I needed were some levels. And that's probably going to happen for every boss fight. But, oh well. What? How did you... I must say, I'm impressed. You defeated both Lugia and my Crawdons. Yeah, it wasn't easy, but oh well. Fine, I'll let you live. For now. But be warned, Pixel. If you ever cross my path again, I might not be so merciful. Yeah, I mean, what are you gonna do? If I beat you now and I beat you then, what are you gonna do? Anywho, it's time to move on to the next phase. Abyssal, move out. Well, that's it. We will be back here later on once we acquire some abilities for some items, I believe. And I believe there's a post-game thing here. Anywho, that should be it for here. I will just cut real quick and I'll be back in Miyar Town. See ya. Back in Miyar Town, time to move on. Let's go up here for story. Hey kid, are you okay? I heard that you went down to the Whirl Islands to challenge the Abyssal Cult. That was really stupid. You could have gotten hurt. Yeah, about that. I did get hurt, but then I rewinded time and I won, so yay. And it's all my fault. I let Audrey take that bell. Here, at the very least you should take this. It's a token of my apology. The Poké Fluid. Yeah, this is Snorlax on Route 8, which is actually our way forward. We go up here, and we play the flute. Now we don't need to catch this Snorlax, we need to catch a Munchlax way later on. Ah, it's leftovers. And I don't have Thief to take the leftovers, but oh well. That's that. Route 9. There is only... Never mind. There's a story. I forgot about this. You're late. Persephone and Jiren, actually. I'm never late. You are just early. Why did you want to see me? I thought our deal was finished. I thought so too. Then I met Pixel in Telnor Town. He came to my tower and defeated Rayquaza. It's his fault my crystal was shattered. Not only that, but he remembered. Not a whole lot, but he knew his name, which alone is too much. If anyone recognizes him. Care to explain? I gave you the kid. I promised to leave you and your cult alive when I came into power. All I asked of you was to deal with one small child. And yet, you couldn't even do that. What went wrong? Choose your words carefully. They might be your last. We were very close to completing the memory wipe. But before we were done, our ritual began and we were forced to leave. When I returned, he was gone. During that time, the only person recorded leaving the base was a Darkrai cultist who looked eerily similar to a member who had been sacrificed a long time ago. Are you suggesting? Yes. I believe that Pixel has somehow been found and rescued by Mew. So Mew's finally decided to show its face. I could deal with them myself. It would be easy to use the media to portray them as fugitives. But if the public found out I lost to them, that I let criminals escape, my reputation would be ruined. Persephone, I've been doing some research into the crystal of the first augur. I'm not entirely sure, but I have a hunch about where he may have found it. If I'm right, there may be a conspiracy in Torren bigger than I could ever imagine. Naturally, I'm gonna investigate this. When I come back, if you still haven't completed your end of the deal, I'll stop doing mine and bring my full wrath down on your Shade Forest base. Chew on that for a bit. I'm the anti-hero, Persephone, the chaotic good character. I'll do whatever I need to save the world. Stand in my way, and you'll be swept aside too. Closer to lawful evil, really. No wonder nobody likes him. Exactly! Nobody likes him! If only he wasn't as invulnerable as the first augur was, I would have dealt with him long ago. Now, who can I send after Pixel? Yeah, I just heard all of that. So it was actually Jiren who got us into that Darkrai cult base. Okay. Anywho, as I was saying, the only things really needed to do here are 7 trainers. And right up there you can see a hidden grotto where there is a chance of a Delta Pokemon, which we need. There also is a possibility of a Trico being found there, but we can get that through breeding. and I would much rather have the Delta Pokemon. Speaking of catching Pokemon, I don't believe there's any Pokemon on this route we need to catch right now, since it's gonna be really simple to do that through the Friend Safari. And I have also decided to stop just caring about normal Pokemon. For now, I will of course catch them all. I need to complete the Pokedex. However, for now, I'm gonna stop caring about them, and then later on in the series, after the 8th batch, maybe after the leak, because there's still an entire post-game, so it's not at the end of the series. But after that, I will probably just do a massive Pokemon catching grind, and anything not in the Friend Safari or through Evolution, I will show, but the rest just Friend Safari. For now, though, I have some trainers to defeat, so I'll be right back. So the trainers have been defeated, and I have actually checked out the Hidden Grotto. It did not have the Delta Pokemon, so I will be back for that. Speaking of being back for something, we are now in Sonata City. The king of We Will Be Back. Because there is so much to do. First of all, I need to heal. Second of all, there is... I need to check for a certain Pokemon. I need to check if I have a Druddigon. Because I completely forgot if I ever caught one. And I would like it if I did. Damn it. Okay, we will be back for that as well. Because we can trade a Druddigon somewhere in the city for a Cyndaquil. Now, that might not seem as exciting because we already have a Cyndaquil. However, that Cyndaquil is holding a Typhlosionite, a Mega Evolution for Typhlosion. The one we've always wanted, the one we did not get in Legends Z8. We get it here. If I can get a Druddigon. Which shouldn't be too hard because I do believe I can get it in the Friend Safari. After Gym 6 or 7, that is. 6 or 8, I mean. There are two things here. First of all is this thing, which I'm just gonna do right now. This is the Pokepon. And I'm just gonna go through what's that. It's a version of Gachapon, the vending machine that small caps and prices. First, a Pokemon in your party walks into the machine, a random treat is then dispensed and applied to them. This can range from a rare item to even a nature change. Or even better, make him shiny. Or, what we actually want, there are 2 Mega Stones we can get here. I'm just gonna go ahead and put in my Haxorus. Not what I want. A big mushroom. Yeah, that's not what I want. We will be back here because it takes around 20 minutes and a random amount of steps at maximum 1500 steps before we can do the Pokemon again. Yeah. That's gonna suck. Speaking of a random amount of steps, I do believe now that we've done the Whirl Islands, we can eventually go back to the Broadcast Tower to do another mission. However, we need to walk a random amount of steps for that. Another thing I need to do here is something else. I just don't know where we can access that. Yeah, this is the gym. We will be going there in a bit. Okay, thank you for the burn heal. Yes, the racetracks. Sponsorship director. Okay. I'm just gonna use Haxorus to do a race. And you will see what this is. Yeah, we need to race the other Pokemon. Ah, dang it. Going through the grass slows me down. I do not know the optimal path, but I won here. Okay. And that gives me a sponsorship value. Now, what we need to do here in order to 100% this, because we are going to 100% this, is I believe we need to beat 50 races in total to get the max sponsorship. Yeah, 50 races, which will also give us, gonna give us a lot of money. And I believe at some point we can start getting TMs, which I am also gonna need. For now, we can just get the Cricketune knockoffs. We will be going through all of them later on. Yeah, this is not going to be as exciting. It's going to be 50 races. I will do them off camera. I will maybe have done them before the next episodes. I will do some Pokemon in between. I will also go ahead and check the Hidden Grotto from time to time. For now, let me just quickly check how long we've been recording. I think we can do a bit longer, meaning we can start by clearing out the gym. Not sure if we're going to do the gym leader as well, Harmony. We've already met her. Because there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 trainers besides Harmony. We can do Harmony. I'll be right back once I've defeated every trainer. Okay, trainers have been defeated and I am here at the gym leader. Time to, well, slaughter Harmony. Well, if it isn't Pixel. Do you remember me from Suntouch City? Well, yeah, I do. It's me, Harmony. We fought the Perfection Call together. Yeah, fought is an understatement. You did nothing. Then again, I also did nothing, but I managed to beat up Tane later. I digress. I run the city here in Sonata City. I specialize in normal and fairy type Pokemon. Do you really think you could take me on? If so, let's start. I can't wait to see what you'll bring to the table. Get ready to be crushed. Yeah, I'm leading with my Haxorus because it's Water Steel. Unfortunately, it doesn't have a Steel type move. I was stupid and now I need the move relearner to get a good Steel type. Or I can wait until I get the TM for Iron Tail, which unfortunately not likely to happen anytime soon. I can go for another Swords Dance. Now, can I sweep? That's the question. Can Luffy sweep? Zoomeril. Okay, I have to go Ice Fang. Heck, I don't know how to play Pokemon. Might as well. Oh, yes! Actually, what am I doing? I have bought healing items. I got some revive, some hyper potions. I can just do this. And now I'm ready to sweep, and that was actually terrifying. Focus Sash. Of course. Well, I'm faster. I'm faster. Yes! Okay. Sylveon. I should be faster. Yes! Miltank. Should be faster? Mega Miltank. And he lives! No! I should have gone 4. Okay. Okay. Well, it had to happen. Come on in, Jadis, let's sweep. Thunderbolt. I'm gonna nuzzle, just because I want to paralyze. There we go. That is why I'm faster. Okay. Togekiss. Goodbye. That's slightly terrifying. Unless I get the crit. Actually, the crit mattered. The crit absolutely mattered because I fought a level 52 Togekiss somewhere in the gym. And it did barely over half. So, that crit mattered. I lost. Unbelievable. Back when I first met you, I had a hunch that you would beat me one day. I guess that prediction was right. Congratulations. The Paragon Badge. Pretty cool name. You can have this too. Thanks for the D-Gleam. Uh-huh. 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 Oh, hi. Next, you want to head over to Kepler City. The leader there is very good. Miss Harmony? Hi, Nora. Huh? Where are you? My name's Nora. I'm a challenger, but that's not important. You know the hospital just north of the city? I was sent here to tell you the power just got cut. The power? Cut? It's impossible. The system is protected. It shouldn't just fail like that. Unless it was sabotaged. Oh, no, 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 no. I need to go check it out. There are people in that hospital in very critical conditions. They need that power in order to live. Would you two mind giving me a hand? If somebody really did sabotage it, they might be dangerous. And I'd love all the help I can get. And they teleport away. We will help. However, we're gonna help in the next episode. So thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like, leave a comment, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Peace.